Good afternoon, Captain.
degrees, QNH1021 landing and departing runway 35, transition level 040, advise on initial contact you have information Oscar. Francisco Socorro Airport information Oscar 1251 Zulu, surface wind 310 degrees 7 knots, variable between 270 degrees and 330 degrees. Ceiling and visibility okay, temperature 28 degrees, dew point 14 degrees, QNH1021 landing and departing runway 35, transition level 040, advise on initial contact you have information Oscar.
Porto delivery, Alpine 1874, Airbus F320, ramp 041 request IFR clearance to Merignac, information Oscar.
Alpine 1874 Porto delivery, cleared to Merignac via Baldunina Echo departure, runway 35, flying via seat to flight level 100, squawk 3360.
Cleared to Merignac via Baldunina Echo departure, runway 35, flying via SID to flight level 100, squawk 3360 Alpine 1874.
Alpine 1874 readback correct. Contact ground 118.855 when ready for push or start.
Will contact ground 118.855 when ready for pushback or engine start. Alpine 1874, good day, thanks.
Yuling 1 Hotel Tango, Gate Sierra 34 request pushback and engine stop.
Yuling 1 Hotel Tango, Porto ground, pushback approved. Face south.
Pushback and engine start approved, face south, Yuling 1 Hotel Tango.
Ryanair 44 Juliet Golf, request taxi to active. Ryanair 44 Juliet Golf, taxi to holding point Bravo, runway 35, Sierra Bravo. Taxi to holding point Bravo, runway 35, via Sierra Bravo, Ryanair 44 Juliet Golf.
Loitering vehicles are on their way.
Ryanair 44 Juliet Golf, contact Porto Tower 118.005. Contact Tower 118.005, Ryanair 44 Juliet Golf. Ryanair 7 to Foxtrot Mike, taxi to stand Sierra 10 via Golf, Echo Sierra Bravo.
Taxi to stand 010 via Golf.
The route is ready.
Echo,
It just
Sierra
needs the
Bravo,
departure
Ryanair
and
7
arrival
to
information.
Foxtrot Mike.
I'm heading out for the aircraft checks. The aircraft looks good. Go ahead. All pre-boarding checks are complete. Do we have your approval to commence boarding? Yes.
Boarding requested. Passengers bus is coming. Passengers boarding starting. There should be space up front. Almost. Yes, that's fine.
I'm ready for the briefing, Captain.
This will be a standard departure brief. Any questions, feel free to interrupt.
Yes,
We are
yeah.
departing. Lima, Papa, Papa, Romeo, on runway 35. Our initial altitude is 10,000 feet. We'll expect clearance to 32,000 feet. Weather at departure is clear. No significant changes since dispatch. The departure runway length is 11,500 feet. Using 6-3 thrust. V speeds are V1 148, VR
Passengers bus is
151, V2 152. Acceleration altitude is 1,500 feet. In the event of an issue before V1, I will call reject, and take control of the aircraft. If we have an engine failure after V1, we will continue the takeoff, positive rate gear up, and fly the standard departure profile. Any issues, I'll fly, and you run the checklist. I will handle the controls until at least 1,000 feet. After that, we can discuss auto flight or hand flying as needed. Standard call-outs as per SOP. Any questions?
No questions. Sounds good. I'll monitor V-speeds, call out deviations, and be ready to assist in case of any issues. Ready for departure. All set for the checklist, Captain.
Welcome aboard, thank you. Yes? I can go onto the seat. That row is a bit further. Hello there. Nearly there. Just a few steps. Please step inside. Just down below.
Go ahead.
Captain, all passengers have boarded. I'll bring the manifest to the cockpit once we get everyone seated.
Roger. Cockpit preparation checklist. Cockpit preparation.
Completed.
Fuel. 6071 kilograms.
6071. Checked.
Seatbelt signs.
On.
ADIAS selectors.
Nav.
Altimeters. 1021.
1021. Checked.
FMGS.
Set.
Cockpit preparation checklist completed.
Cockpit from ground.
Go ahead.
All fuel and cargo data have been uploaded. Weight and balance falls within allowable limits.
Copy.
Dear passengers, this is to inform you the aircraft door has been closed. In order to push back on time, all passengers must be seated with your seatbelts fastened. All luggage must be stored in the overhead bin or under the seat in front of you. The cabin crew will be passing through to make their final safety checks before pushback. Thank you and welcome aboard.
Can you ask the ground crew to disconnect the GPU? Before start checklist. Parking brake.
On.
Takeoff speeds. V1.
Hello, Captain.
148 VR. 1 ice 1 V2. 1 ice 2.
148 151 152. Checked.
Doors.
Closed.
Beacon lights.
On.
Before start checklist completed.
Checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Alpine 1874 at ramp Sierra 41 request pushback and engine start.
Alpine 1874, Porto ground, pushback approved. Face south.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face south. Alpine 1874.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Starting engine 2. Engine 2 started.
Please set parking brakes. Unlocking
Starting engine 1. Engine 1 started.
Control truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
All engines stabilized. After start checklist. Anti-ice.
Set.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Trim.
Set.
After start checklist completed.
Alpine 1874, request taxi to adaptive.
Alpine 1874, taxi to holding point Bravo, runway 35, Sierra 2 Bravo.
Taxi to holding point Bravo, runway 35 via Sierra 2 Bravo, Alpine 1874.
Air Addons 182, taxi to stand Sierra 10 via Golf Echo Sierra Bravo.
Taxi to stand Sierra 10 via Golf Echo Sierra Bravo, Air Addons 182.
Taxi checklist. Flight control test. Full left. Neutral. Full right. Neutral. Full up. Full down.
Checked.
Flaps.
Set.
Weather radar.
On.
Engine mode.
Set.
ECAM memo.
Takeoff no blue.
At this time,
Taxi checklist completed.
devices to airplane mode. Larger devices, such as laptops, should be turned off and stowed for takeoff. You may use smaller personal devices in airplane mode once we reach cruising altitude. Once again, welcome on board.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon from the flight deck. On behalf of the entire flight crew,
Alpine
welcome on board.
1874, contact Porto
For
Tower
our departure, a couple of light bumps are possible. Rest assured, your crew will work to maintain a comfortable flight.
1874, good day.
Once again, welcome on board.
Alpine 1874, ready for departure. Runway 35.
Alpine 1874, hold short of runway 35, arriving traffic.
Hold short of runway 35, Alpine 1874.
Cabin crew prepare for takeoff.
Approaching runway 35.
Line-up checklist. Takeoff runway.
Checked.
TCAS.
Set.
PAX.
Set.
Cabin crew.
Notified.
Line-up checklist completed.
Porto Tower, Air Portugal 1329 on Avianca approach runway 35.
Air Portugal 1329, Porto Tower, continue.
Roger, Air Portugal 1329.
Sky Travel 46 Victor, exit right at Golf. Exit right at Golf, Sky Travel 46 Victor. Sky Travel 46 Victor, monitor ground 118.855. Ground ground 118.855, sky travel 46 Victor.
Air Portugal 1329, wind 290 degrees, 7 knots, runway 35, clear to land. Runway 35, clear to land, Air Portugal 1329. Alpine 1874, runway 35, line up and wait.
Runway 35, line up and wait. Alpine 1874.
Air Portugal 1329, exit right at Golf. Exit right at Golf, Air Portugal 1329. Air Portugal 1329, monitor ground 118.855. Ground 118.855, Air Portugal 1329.
1, runway 35.
Alpine 1874, Porto Tower, wind 290 degrees, 7 knots, runway 35, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 35, cleared for takeoff. Alpine 1874.
Stabilized.
Man flex. SRS.
Thrust set. .100 knots.
Checked.
V1, rotate. Positive rate. .400 feet.
Alpine 1874, contact
Acceleration
departure
altitude.
10.901.
Contact Porto departure 120.91 Alpine 1874. Porto, Alpine 1874, passing 2,000 feet climbing to flight level 100.
Alpine 1874, Bordeaux departure, good afternoon, identified, climb flight level 160.
Climb flight level 160, Alpine 1874.
Flaps up.
Transition altitude.
Checked.
Passing 10,000 feet.
Lisbon Center, Alpine 1874, passing flight level 128 climbing to flight level 160 direct PR 656.
Alpine 1874, Lisbon Center, good afternoon, identified, climb flight level 320.
Climb flight level 320, Alpine 1874.
8 Charlie Hotel, contact Madrid Center 118.275.
Contact Madrid Center 118.275 EZ48 Charlie Hotel. Have a good afternoon.
Ryanair 4 Zulu Foxtrot, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent. Ryanair 4 Zulu Foxtrot.
Ryanair 4 Zulu Foxtrot, descend via start to 4,000 feet, QNH 1019F.
Descend via start to 4,000 feet, QNH 1019, Ryanair 4 Zulu Foxtrot.
Easy 78 Tango Papa, clear Sotic 6 kilo arrival, runway 10.
Cleared Sotic 6 kilo arrival, runway 10, Easy 78 Tango Papa.
Lufthansa 98 Juliet, cleared 268 Charlie arrival, runway 10.
Clear 268 Charlie arrival, runway 10, Lufthansa 98 Juliet.
Lisbon Center, Bravo 9 Alpha Golf, flight level 370.
Bravo 9 Alpha Golf, Lisbon Center identified. Easy 1 to Alpha Zulu, contact Madrid Center 118.275, good day.
Contact Madrid Center 118.275, Easy 1 to Alpha Zulu.
Channex 57 Delta, contact Porto approach 120.901.
Contact Porto approach 120.901, Channex 57 Delta.
Easy 78 Tango Papa, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent, Easy 78 Tango Papa.
Easy 78 Tango Papa, descend to flight level 250.
Descend to flight level 250, Easy 78 Tango Papa.
Lufthansa 98 Juliet, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent, Lufthansa 98 Juliet.
Lufthansa 98 Juliet, descend to flight level 200.
Descend to flight level 200, Lufthansa 98 Juliet.
Lisbon Center, Beeline 7 Quebec Juliet, good afternoon, flight level 370.
Beeline 7 Quebec Juliet, Lisbon Center identified. Ryanair 61 Alpha Papa, contact Porto approach 120.901.
Contact Porto approach 120.901, Ryanair 61 Alpha Papa.
118.275, France Solar 61 Kilo Juliet, good day. Air Portugal 941, contact Lisbon approach 125.13.
Contact Lisbon approach 125.13, Air Portugal 941.
Lisbon Center, 2 Jet 37 Hotel, flight level 370. 2 Jet 37 Hotel, Lisbon Center.
Ladies and gentlemen, the plane has leveled off at its designated altitude. We are not anticipating any issues and hope to arrive on time. However, if something unexpected pops up, we'll be sure to let you know. Welcome aboard.
Lufthansa 98 Juliet, contact Serbia Center 118.275.
Center on 118.275, Lufthansa 98 Juliet.
Good day, everyone. Cabin service will begin shortly, offering a selection of refreshments. If you would like to
Speedbird 53 Charlie Victor, contact Madrid Center 118.275.
Contact Madrid Center 118.275, Speedbird 53 Charlie Victor.
Lisbon Center, Swiss 1 Zulu Delta, passing flight level 160, climbing to flight level 190.
Swiss 1 Zulu Delta, Lisbon Center identified, climb flight level 410.
Climb flight level 410, Swiss 1 Zulu Delta.
Lisbon Center, Finnair 96 Whiskey, flight level 350. Fueling 1 November Papa, cleared 401 Foxtrot, arrival runway 35.
Cleared 401 Foxtrot, arrival runway 35, fueling 1 November Papa.
Finnair 96 Whiskey, Lisbon Center identified. Lisbon Centre, top Swiss 24 Zulu Quebec, passing flight level 160, climbing to flight level 190, direct PR 656. Top Swiss 24 Zulu Quebec, Lisbon Centre, good afternoon, identified, climb flight level 390. Climb flight level 390, top Swiss 24 Zulu Quebec. Easy 78 Tango Papa, descend via start to 3,000 feet, QNH1018.
Descend via start to 3,000 feet, QNH1018, easy 78 Tango Papa.
Ryan M96 Victor Romeo, descend via start to 3,000 feet, QNH1018.
Descend via start to 3,000 feet, QNH1018, Ryan M96 Victor Romeo.
Alpine 1874, contact Madrid Center 118.275.
Centre on 118.275, Alpine 1874. Madrid Centre, Alpine 1874, good afternoon, flight level 320.
Alpine 1874, Madrid Center, identified. Ryanair 6 Charlie November, contact breast control 127.2.
Centre on 127.2, Ryanair 6 Charlie November.
Europa 68 Lima Whiskey, descend via start to 5,600 feet, QNH1022.
Descend via start to 5,600 feet, QNH1022, Europa 68 Lima Whiskey.
Europa 48 Delta Echo, cleared in Kit 6 Charlie arrival, runway 35.
Cleared in Kit 6 Charlie arrival, runway 35, Europa 48 Delta Echo.
Aeromexico 021 Heavy, contact Lisbon Center 119.55, bye-bye.
Contact Lisbon Center 119.55, Aeromexico 021 Heavy.
Europa 48 Delta Echo, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent, Europa 48 Delta Echo.
Europa 48 Delta Echo, descend to flight level 150.
Descend to flight level 150, Europa 48 Delta Echo.
Europa 48 Delta Echo, can you confirm your aircraft type for me?
Europa 48 Delta Echo will be 38M.
Roger that, thanks for the confirmation.
Madrid Center, Ryanair 1709, flight level 290.
Ryanair 1709, Madrid Center, identified. Ryanair 1709, descend via start to 4,000 feet, QNH1020.
Descend via star to 4,000 feet, QNH1020, Ryanair 1709. Madrid Center, Shamrock 7 Alpha Charlie, good afternoon, flight level 360.
Shamrock 7 Alpha Charlie, Madrid Center, identified. Europa 48 Delta Echo, descend via start to 4,000 feet, QNH1020.
Descend via start to 4,000 feet, QNH1020, Europa 48 Delta Echo.
Madrid Center, Ryanair 58 Bravo Echo, flight level 360.
Ryanair 58 Bravo Echo, Madrid Center, identified. Europa 48 Delta Echo, contact Lisbon Center 119.55.
Contact Lisbon Center 119.55, Europa 48 Delta Echo, have a good afternoon.
Madrid Center, Swiss 1 Zulu Delta, flight level 410.
Swiss 1 Zulu Delta, Madrid Center, identified. Europa 68 Lima Whiskey UNH1022, expect the RNAV X-ray approach runway 01 with the above transition.
QNH1022, expect the RNAV X-ray approach runway 01 with the above transition. Europa 68 Lima Whiskey.
Delta 63 Heavy, contact Lisbon Center 119.55.
Contact Lisbon Center 119.55, Delta 63 Heavy. Madrid Center, France Solil 87 Tango Papa. Good afternoon, flight level 380.
France Solil 87 Tango Papa, Madrid Center, identified.
Madrid Center, Top Swiss 24 Zulu Quebec, flight level 390.
Top Swiss 24 Zulu Quebec, Madrid Center, identified. Air France 35 Sierra November, cleared Molly's 5 Charlie arrival, runway 35.
Cleared Molly's 5 Charlie arrival, runway 35, Air France 35 Sierra November.
Air France 35 Sierra November, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent, Air France 35 Sierra November.
Air France 35 Sierra November, descent to flight level 280.
Descent to flight level 280, Air France 35 Sierra November.
Europa 68 Lima Whiskey, cleared direct Abate, cross Abate at or above 5,600 feet, cleared RNAV X-ray approach runway 01.
Cleared direct Abate, cross Abate at or above 5,600 feet, cleared RNAV X-ray approach runway 01, Europa 68 Lima Whiskey.
Ryanair 1709, contact Porto approach 120.9L1.
Contact Porto approach 120.901, Ryanair 1709.
Easy 48 Charlie Hotel, contact Brest Control 127.2, have a good afternoon.
Center on 127.2, Easy 48 Charlie Hotel.
EZ12 Alpha Zulu, contact best control 127.2.
Center on 127.2 EZ12 Alpha Zulu.
Air France 35 Sierra November, descend via start to 4,000 feet, QNH 1020.
Descend via start to 4,000 feet, QNH 1020, Air France 35 Sierra November.
Exec 6 Quebec Sierra, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1017.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1017. Executive 6 Quebec Sierra.
Exec 6 Quebec Sierra, descend via start to 5,000 feet, QNH 1017.
Descend via start to 5,000 feet, QNH 1017. Executive 6 Quebec Sierra.
Europa 68 Lima Whiskey, contact Vivo Tower 118.455, good day.
Over to Tower 118.455, Europa 68 Lima Whiskey.
Ryanair 15 Echo Papa, contact Lisbon Center 119.55.
Center on 119.55, Ryanair 15 Echo Papa.
Ocean 1 Romeo Kilo, contact Lisbon Center 119.55, bye-bye.
Center on 119.55, Ocean 1 Romeo Kilo, have a good afternoon.
Wizard 43 Zulu, contact Lisbon Center 119.55.
Contact Lisbon Center 119.55 with 43 Zulu, bye-bye.
Ryanair 6108, cleared non-5 Charlie, arrival, runway 32 right.
Cleared non-5 Charlie arrival, runway 32 right, Ryanair 6108.
DT6 Bravo Alpha, contact press control 123.75.
Contact Breath Control 123.75, PT6 Bravo Alpha.
Air France 350 November, contact Lisbon Center 119.55.
Contact Lisbon Center 119.55, Air France 35 November, have a good afternoon.
Alpine 1874, cleared Varix to Lima arrival, runway 23. Alpine 1874, cleared Varix to Lima arrival, runway 23. Alpine 1874, Madrid Center. Atari 20 Romeo Heavy, contact Lisbon Center 119.55.
Center on 119.55, Atari 20 Romeo Heavy.
Alpine 1874, report ready for descent. Transfer 41 Victor Yankee, descend via start to 4,000 feet, QNH1020.
Descend via start to 4,000 feet, QNH1020, France Soleil for 1 Victor Yankee.
Madrid Center, Ryanair 69 Kilo, flight level 370.
Ryanair 6 Mike Kilo, Madrid Center, identified. Solar 41 Victor Yankee, contact Lisbon Center 119.55, bye-bye.
Contact Lisbon Center 119.55, France Solar 41 Victor Yankee, have a good afternoon.
All set for the briefing, Captain.
Approach briefing. We will be landing at Lima, Foxtrot, Bravo, Delta, on runway 29. ATIS information is current, winds 310 at 07. We are flying the ILS approach. The final approach course is 290. The minimum altitude is 200. Our approach speed 13, or, in case of a go-around, standard missed approach procedure will be followed. Acceleration altitude is 1,500 feet, then clean up and follow ATC instructions. Any questions?
No questions, sounds good. I'll monitor VREF speed and call out deviations. Ready for landing.
Alpine 1874, descend to flight level 090.
Descend to flight level 090, Alpine 1874.
Alpine 1874, contact Bordeaux control 125.6.
Center on 125.6, Alpine 1874. Have a good afternoon. Border control, Alpine 1874, passing flight level 317, descending to flight level 090.
Alpine 1874, border control identified.
I'm ready for the briefing, Captain.
Approach briefing. We will be landing at Lima, Foxtrot, Bravo, Delta, on runway 23. ATIS information is current, winds 310 at 07. We are flying the ILS approach. The final approach course is 230. The minimum altitude is 200. Our approach speed 13, or, in case of a go-around, standard missed approach procedure will be followed. Acceleration altitude is 1,500 feet, then clean up and follow ATC instructions. Any questions?
No questions, sounds good. I'll monitor VREF speed and call out deviations. Ready for landing. Ladies and gentlemen, we've started our initial descent and plan to arrive at the gate in 25 to 30 minutes. We've enjoyed having you on board today and hope you'll choose to fly with us again in the near future. We'll have you on the ground shortly.
France Solo 61 Kilo Juliet, Bordeaux control, identified. Solar 61 Kilo Juliet. Contact Bordeaux Control 125.3.
Contact Bordeaux Control 125.3 from Solar 61 Kilo Juliet. Have a good afternoon.
Alpine 1874, contact Bordeaux Control 125.3.
Contact Bordeaux Control 125.3 Alpine 1874. Bordeaux Control, Alpine 1874, passing flight level 1903, descending to flight level 090.
Alpine 1874, Bordeaux Control identified. Alpine 1874, descend to 3000 feet, QNH 1027.
Descend to 3000 feet, QNH 1027, Alpine 1874.
UT6 Bravo Alpha, contact Bordeaux Control 124.05.
Center on 124.05, Beauty 6 Bravo Alpha, bye-bye.
Alpine 1874, you're off course. Clear direct DRX. Resume on navigation.
Wilco, clear direct DX, resume on navigation, Alpine 1874.
Alpine 1874, contact Aquitaine approach 129.875.
Contact Aquitaine approach 129.875 Alpine 1874. Aquitaine approach, Alpine 1874, passing flight level 129 descending to 3000 feet with information gulf.
Alpine 1874, Aquitaine approach. QNH 1027, expect the ILS approach runway 23 with a direct transition.
QNH 1027, expect the ILS approach runway 23 with the direct transition, Alpine 1874.
Alpine 1874, cleared direct directs, cross directs at or above 3000 feet, cleared ILS approach runway 23.
Cleared direct DX, cross DX at or above 3000 feet, cleared ILS approach runway 23 Alpine 1874.
Watch the airspeed. Passing 10,000 feet. Approach checklist. Altimeters. 1013.
1013. Checked.
Seatbelt signs.
On.
Minimums. 200.
200. Checked.
Auto brakes.
Set.
Engine mode.
Set.
Approach checklist completed.
Aquitaine approach, EJ753 Alpha, good afternoon. Flight level 1190 with information Golf.
EJ753 Alpha, Aquitaine approach, good afternoon. QNH1027, expect the ILS approach runway 23 with the Victor Alpha Golf November 1 transition.
QNH1027, expect the ILS approach runway 23 with the Victor Alpha Golf November 1 transition. EJ753 Alpha.
Transition altitude.
Set.
EJ753 Alpha, cleared direct Wagner, cross Wagner at or above 3,000 feet, cleared ILS approach runway 23.
Cleared direct Wagner, cross Wagner at or above 3,000 feet, cleared ILS approach runway 23, EJ753 Alpha.
Flaps 3. Flaps 4. Approach mode.
Merideck Tower 118.3.
Contact Tower 118.3 Alpine 1874. Magnetic Tower, Alpine 1874, ILS approach runway 23.
Alpine 1874 Merideck Tower, wind 300 degrees, 6 knots, runway 23 clear to land.
Runway 23 clear to land, Alpine 1874.
Altitude 4000 set. Landing checklist. Missed altitude.
Set.
Spoilers.
Armed.
ECAM memo.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist completed. Cabin crew prepare for landing.
Approaching runway 23.
Minimums. Watch the airspeed.
Magnetic Tower, EJ1873 Alpha, ILS approach runway 23.
The whole frame rattled.
EJ753 Alpha, Merideck Tower.
Reverse green.
Roger.
Spoilers.
EJ753 Alpha.
Diesel. 70 knots.
Alpine 1874, exit left at Charlie.
Exit left at Charlie, Alpine 1874.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our destination. On behalf of our captain and the
Alpine 1874, contact ground 121.9 Norwood Day.
we hope you enjoy.
Ground 121.9 Alpine 1874. Alpine 1874, request taxi to company gate.
Alpine 1874, taxi to ramp Delta 2 via Charlie, Mike 1 Mike Foxtrot Sierra 1 Echo 5 Risk 4.
Taxi to ramp Delta 2 via
After
Charlie,
landing
Mike 1
checklist.
Mike Foxtrot Sierra
Weather
1 Echo
radar.
5 Whiskey 4 Alpine 1874.
After landing checklist completed.
EJ753 Alpha, taxi to stand Charlie 6 via Charlie, Mike 1 Mike Foxtrot Sierra 1 Echo 5 Risk 4.
Taxi to stand Charlie 6 via Charlie, Mike 1 Mike Foxtrot Sierra 1 Echo 5 Whiskey 4 EJ753 Alpha.
All aircraft be advised, information hotel no current queue in H1027.
Passengers bus is coming. Passengers boarding sign.
Go ahead. Captain Flight Ops is ready. May we begin deplaning now?
Have a nice day.
Yes, start when you're ready. Parking checklist. Parking brake.
Thank you. Thank
On.
you very much.
Engines.
Off.
Wing lights.
Enjoy the rest of your trip.
Off.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking checklist completed.
Welcome to your destination. Have a wonderful day. Hope to see you again. Welcome to your destination. Thanks, sir. See you next time. Take care. Take care now. Have a good one. Have a nice day. Thanks. Have a good one. Have a pleasant stay. Appreciate it. See you next time. All the best. Goodbye. Thanks, ma'am. All the best.
Passengers bus is coming.